All right, so if you guys are looking for some fitness street accommodation, this might be a place worth checking out. Going to give you a little tour of Floraville right here on Fitness Street, very close to all the action, coming from a guy that's been covering content in this street for over 10, almost 12 to 13 years now. But I've never actually made a video on this particular place, which I've also spent years ago, maybe 2 months staying here at this particular place. Just never got around to making a video. So we're going to show you some room types. We're going to show you some where you can eat. There's a cafe, there's a restaurant as part of this accommodation, and then give you little walking tours. So real quick, I'm at the front of Floraville at the moment. So just for context, okay, so right across the road we've got a motorbike. Wait for him to go past. We've got the Fit Pro store, we've got the convenience store there, right across the road there. But what's really good about accommodation like Floraville is that it's right next to all the major gyms. And when I say right next to, I mean next door is Unit 27, strength and conditioning, right where my finger's pointing right now. Okay, so they focus more on CrossFit type training, functional training, high rocks, that kind of stuff. And then if you see where my finger's pointing now, that's where Apollo Camp is, and then right next to it is Tiger Muay Thai. So you can see that it's literally, well, Unit 27 is like a 5 second walk. So that's what's really good about a place like Floraville. I'm not being paid or sponsored to make this video, like all the other videos I make, just for a bit of background information there. I'm just making this just to kind of show you guys where you can potentially stay if you really want to be on Fitness Street, but also feel like you're not staying on Fitness Street, because it can get quite noisy with the traffic now, right? Because this place is getting more and more busy. I've seen this place go from practically nothing in the last 13 years to now being really busy, a little bit more expensive, but it still feels really quiet when you step into this place, and I'll take you through and I'll show you. So this is essentially the path that you'll probably take to get to your room, and this area here is the restaurant area of Floraville. You need to actually bring your laptop here. I've done this before, order off the menu. So after I do this little walk, I will order something off the menu, and then we'll continue the conversation. But this area here is where the restaurant is, right through here. As I said, you go bring your laptop, you can order off the menu. I notice here they got waffles now, so that might be worth checking out. I've never had a waffle before. And they've got swimming pools. So they've got 2 pools, which is the main one right there, as you can see. But I'll take you down the back and I'll just show you what this place has to offer. Actually, before I do, this is a place here, a little cafe that no one actually knows about unless you're staying here. But if you're not staying here, you can also come down to this little cafe, which is an air-conditioned cafe inside Floraville, and bring your laptop and you can order your coffees and order off the menu and use your laptop, work online, that kind of stuff. But like literally, this is what it looks like, and I'll show you. Real quick, you got this, like, right now you feel like you're in a bit of a sanctuary, a bit of a jungle. The steam coming off the water there, you got tables and chairs. It's just really, really nice, and it doesn't feel like you are on Fitness Street right now. I feel like I'm in kind of a bit like a jungle, I guess. It's very, very peaceful, especially when it rains. You know, I've been out here, it was 2 months I think I stayed out here. I can't remember how many months it was in Floraville. And when it rains, because now it's low season, but today's a sunny day, when it rains, you really do feel like you're in the jungle in this place. So I'll take you through here. I'm not going to bore you too much with what the interior... Hello! Yeah, so this is very nice, air conditioning if you want aircon. And that bench over there, you can just take your laptop over there and just work, and then order off the menu and order your lattes and stuff like that. But yeah, again, not many people, no one's in there. I'll be honest with you, when I was here a couple of months, I think I only saw one person. I don't think anyone, I've never seen really anyone use that air-conditioned cafe area. But so I'll continue. This is the pool area, so you can lounge by the pool. And the reason why you're not seeing anyone here at the moment is because it is low season. It is June 2026. This is the walk that I used to take every day. So you'll be walking through here, and they've got these like bungalow type accommodations here, left and right. They've got the deluxe rooms and they've got the standard rooms. and I'll show you what some of those rooms look like and the differences are between the rooms. But yeah, this would be a little jungle walk that you will be doing if you decide you want to stay out here. So hopefully this won't go on for any more than a couple more minutes of your time. I don't want to waste your time. I want to keep this video sharp. So room R10, this is not the room I stayed in. I'll show you the room I stayed in a second, but there's people staying in it at the moment, so I can't really take you in there. So this room is this one is the deluxe room, okay? So this is an example, R10 is a deluxe room. So with the deluxe room, okay, so it's basically like your living area and your bedroom is separated. That's kind of what you're paying for. Whereas the standard rooms, it's kind of like a studio. So your bed and everything's in the same area, right? So there's no separation, you know, between the living room and the bedroom. So there's a bit of a price difference between the two. So I'll show you real quick. So that what I just showed you is the deluxe room. So you just got to figure out, like, do you want to have separation between your bed and your living space or not? It's up to you. So, you know, they've got these drying racks here, so you can obviously dry all of your training gear and that kind of stuff. That was what I was doing. So yeah, handy. And then some of these rooms have tables and chairs outside. But I'll show you. So that, by the way, I forgot to mention, those rooms, these two rooms here are the standard rooms, okay? So I'll show you some footage of what that looks like on the inside. Anyway, I'll show you where I stayed. Okay, so there's people in them at the moment. So I won't take you too close, but there's another swimming pool here. So this is the second pool, and those two rooms down there, one's called Spa S and one's called Spa L. And the room that I'm kind of pointing to right now, there's like a little extra room there. And I made many of videos for this channel before I now hire people to do the video editing for me. But I was editing the videos on my own by myself. It was in that corner. And I would say Spa L and Spa S are probably the best rooms here. So if you want to come to Floraville, email them and request Spa L and Spa S. I actually asked them if either one of those rooms are available because I wanted to stay there again. They said no, they're fully booked. They're booked out. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, obviously you can't have your own pool in a way if you're staying in Spa L or Spa S. I mean, obviously anyone can use the pool. But yeah, this is low season. So nice sunny day. This could be a walk. Very, very peaceful, very, very tropical. And you know, when I was here, there was really no noise. There was no, like, you can't hear anything. Like you're in one of these back rooms. Fitness Street is just over there. And it's so peaceful. You feel like you're in Khao Sok National Park or something like that. It's just really no one floating around. Even in high season, stayed out here in high season, and there's really nobody. Like, yeah, it's very, very peaceful. So, yeah. But what I'll do now is I will share the prices with you. Now, what I'm doing, I'm in the process of actually negotiating with the owner to try and give you guys a discount. Now, as I said, I'm not paid or sponsored to make this video, right? And they're not paying me to make this at all. Like, I'm getting nothing for this. But I was like, spoke to the staff. I'm like, look, can you give the people a discount? Because, you know, I said I'm making a YouTube video, and at the moment they've quoted me 36,000 baht for the deluxe room and 24,000 baht for the standard room. And I'm like, that's per month. I was like, oh, can we make it a bit cheaper for the people watching? And so they're like, yeah, okay, we'll think about it. I was like, what I'm going to try and do, so I'm going to throw up on your screen what the negotiated price is. At the time of filming this, I'm still trying to get the prices down for you guys, and I'm trying to get the deluxe price down to maybe 30,000 and the standard price down to 20,000. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve for you guys. So wish me luck. But nonetheless, you can negotiate prices, but you've got to do it directly with these places, you know. Like, I've made dozens and dozens of accommodation videos on Fitness Street and around this place for over 10 years now. And the only way to get the best prices is typically to contact the hotel or the resort or the place directly. So I'm going to throw the email address up on your screen and the WhatsApp number. So it's actually best if you just send them a WhatsApp message. Okay, so I'll throw the number. This is how I'm negotiating right now. I'm negotiating with them via WhatsApp. And you'll literally just say, hey, my name is such and such. I'm coming from such and such a country. I'll be flying in here. I want to stay for a month. I want to book a deluxe room, you know, Spa L or Spa S if it's available. I might have photos of what those rooms look like on my hard drive, and I'll show you what those rooms look like. I just can't go in there now because there's people staying in there. But yeah, WhatsApp them and try and negotiate that way. But yeah, I'm trying to get the prices a little bit cheaper for you guys. All right, so I'm going to order something off the menu, and then we're going to continue this conversation in just a second. So my breakfast burrito has just arrived here at the restaurant, just like egg and avocado and my matcha. You know, everyone's on the matcha train these days. So, but yeah, I guess, you know, what makes this place really good as a place to stay here on Fitness Street is that it's so close to the action. As I said, Unit 27 is right next door. Everything's within a very close walking distance. But at the same time, you don't feel like you're staying on a busy fitness street, right? Where it can get quite noisy and quite loud with guys on their motorbikes and things like that. And as you can see, I've got a waterfall in the background, and it really does have that jungle factor to it that nowhere else along here quite has that. And I think when you're training out here, everyone thinks about training, and that's obviously a major reason why people come out here. But also, where you're staying also makes a big difference. You know, you want to look forward to going back to the very place you're staying so you can unwind between your training sessions, order healthy food like this, off this menu. You know, especially if you're out here for 1 or 2 or 3 months at a time, you really want to come back and enjoy the place that you're staying at, because this is part of your experience out here on Fitness Street. And these jungle vibes, what I like about staying in a place like, well, I'm not staying here right now. This is years ago. I stayed here for a couple of months. Was that, you know, you come to Thailand, you want to feel the jungle, the nature, the tropical essence of this country. And some people want to stay in a hotel when they come out here for months on end, which is fine. You know, each to their own. But for me personally, I prefer to stay where I'm closer to nature. So I think that's what you're really paying for at a place like at Floraville. You're really paying for this environment. And even if you're not staying here, as I said, you can just bring your laptop here. I've done this before. Like, I'm not staying at this place at the moment, but I still do my work here. There's the air-conditioned place right there, where you can just bring your laptop and work in the air-conditioned room, plug your laptop in, work. You can eat off the menu, and then you can go somewhere else, stay somewhere else. So that's also another option as well. So that's Floraville here on Fitness Street. And again, book directly through WhatsApp. I'll even put the email address. I'll put everything down below in the description so you can negotiate your month-to-month price. But as I said, I'm going to try and get the cheapest price for you guys. So that'll be, the latest prices will be down below in the description of this video. But again, you want to be close to the action, super close to the action here on Fitness Street, but you also want to be in a forest-like environment while eating healthy food and drinking matcha or whatever it is you want to enjoy, healthy smoothies and things like that, then this might be an option. So don't forget to join the Fitness Street Facebook group. We have almost 10,000 people in there. And yeah, introduce yourself. Don't forget to check out other videos I've made on Fitness Street. As I said, I've been doing this for close to 13 years now, making videos out here and, you know, trying to educate and share the training lifestyle out here, and just how amazing and incredible this place is. And the people that you'll meet from all around the world is just it's just such a beautiful place, man. It's such an awesome place, and I want you guys to come out here, taste it for yourself, and leave having some of the best memories you've ever created in your life. That's my passion. My passion is to help guys and girls come out, discover this place, find a good place to stay, a good place to train, healthy places to eat at, meet incredible people, find the community that best feels right for you, because you will find that community out here when you come out here. You will find that community if you're coming out here on your own. You will find people, you'll meet people out here that are a very similar wavelength to you, that are also out here to change their lives in some way. And that's why I continue to make videos like this almost 13 years later. Join the Fitness Street Facebook group, and I'll see you out here one day in Fitness Paradise. Thanks for watching.